Hi everyone, Susie here with another scrapbooking process layout. Today I'm going to be scrapbooking two pictures from my son's wedding featuring my granddaughters and their second cousin dancing after the wedding. I'm starting out by gutting a piece of black cardstock and layering it with a pattern piece of paper from a Felicity Jane kit. This is a really cute piece of paper. It's white with tiny navy blue hearts on it. The back side had some Project Life cards, or I think that's what you would call them, Project Life cards on the back. And then I went through and I found some papers from a photo play collection and I cut into strips. I had this idea that I wanted to cross them over each other and layer them. I have two pattern pieces. One is a chartreuse green, one is a brown wood grain, and then a solid piece of black cardstock. Actually, I can't tell if it's black or navy. I think it's black. So here I'm just arranging them at the angle that I want, and I am trimming off the bottom here. And I trimmed it at an angle. And then I'm placing the pictures where I want them over the top. I decided I would have a kind of an upper left hand area for the pictures, the main pictures, and then I'll do some embellishments and clusters around them. And I'm trimming the pictures here to probably, I would say they're about 4 by 4 squares. And then I went through my Project Life cards and found some with the colors that I'm using, and I'm going to use those for my photo mats. A lot of times I don't do Project Life, but I like to use these cards for embellishments or for photo mats. And they're pretty versatile. A lot of times if you don't like one side, you can turn it over, and even if it's not a double side, you can use the white side for a photo mat. And that's what I did here with one of the cards. And then I used this diagonal kind of stripe as the second mat on these photos. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere my 3 long strips of paper. And then place the photos where I want them using my ATG gun. And I decided at this point to kind of tilt the right hand photo a little bit so it's a little bit at a tilt slant. And then I added some of the sides of those Project Life cards that I cut off. I added those back under each side on the left and right hand side of the picture, and then I went through that phrase sheet that I just held up, and I found this "I cherish their lives," and I added some pop dots underneath them, and I cut out several different phrases and words that I want to use on this layout. And then these are some Fancy Pants puffy letter stickers in navy blue, and I'm just decided to name this Dance Party, even though it was a wedding party. These kids are so cute dancing. They had their own little dance party. And so I'm just kind of using a row of the tiny hearts to align my letters. And that seemed to work pretty good. These stickers, although they're sticky, I did go ahead afterwards and I added a touch of scrappy glue behind each of the letters just to ensure that they would stay put. And then these are some puffy plus signs that I'm adding just for extra dimension and to draw your eye in certain areas. And then I added a circa sticker along with some making memory numbers in the tiny alphas, and that said 2016. And then the brown phrase that I added was, "This family of mine is a great adventure." And I added a couple of different labels from Felicity Jane and topped the one that I'm topping right now says Sunshine. I can never remember if those have adhesive back or if there's some of the older ones that don't. So I tried to pull it apart, you saw me, and then I ended up using my scrappy glue that I have in a fine tip applicator bottle. Now I'm just working on the bottom. I'm pushing up a phrase sticker that says Family Traditions, and then I added underneath it another half of a project life card that I added some journaling, noting that this was my son's wedding that his nieces and nephews were dancing at. And here I'm working on that right hand cluster. I added this fox that I stamped and die cut. That's from a Paperyrey Ink stamp kit. And then there I'm showing you my favorite glue, that scrappy glue. That started out as Heidi Swap glue, then Advantis bought Heidi Swap, and now I can only find it on Amazon. And I'm adding some hearts that I die cut, and the butterfly black die is also from a Paperyrey Ink stamp and die set. And I'm adhering these hearts throughout the page. And then you'll see I kind of think I'm done, and then I went back and I added some more hearts. And now I'm just going to show you some close-ups of the project, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.